What's going on, everybody? This is Tyrrell Bing, CEO of 872 Entertainment, and I'm going to give you a brief introduction on the company, on who I am, and how I came to be where I am. I hope you enjoy.
Corner boys.
I got my start in the music business in Atlantic City, New Jersey, around 1999. And basically, that's my hometown. I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey. And, I partnered with a guy by the name of Roy Hamilton, who's a music producer. And, R. Kelly was playing ball for Atlantic City. Seagulls, we all got together, decided on a business plan. I financed 50% of the business plan and provided, a few other elements that allowed us to be successful in that area. So, and then, we began taking trips back and forth to New York, meeting with record executives, flying in talent to sing songs, buying equipment, you name it. From the ground up, we started it, and we started out of my house. Basically, we built a studio, and our whole label, which was called the Hit District at the time, started out of my house. So, 872 Entertainment is a production company of all facets. We specialize in music publishing, music management, artist development, film and television, and all the various components of this music business. 872 was the name of the address that I grew up in. My first address that I've ever known in life was 872 D North Maryland Avenue in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So I explain to people, basically, this is where I learned how to dream. Living in what some people call the projects. It wasn't the projects for me. It was a community that, I know I didn't want to live in when as I grew older. I wanted to find the things in life, but it allowed me the ability to dream bigger than what I saw. We 100% built on the grind, and 100% built on the fact that 872 D North Maryland Avenue is a place that I can't ever go back to. And that is what put the battery in my back to make this entertainment company, 872 Entertainment, a reality. The purpose of 872 in this music industry is to provide artists, producers, songwriters, inspiring actors, comedians, you name it, we can do it to give them the best representation, the best advice and counsel, the best music, the best songs, and just to create the best possible window that we can in general. And I think that defines the full purpose of 872, just basically as it relates to this business. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors and a lot of smoke screens rather in this business, and 872 is what it is, and it is what I say it is and what people say it is. It's a true company that we don't hide behind anybody else. We create music. Each and every member is a creative person. Some of the people that you don't even think can produce or sing or write or whatever. So it really accentuates its purpose in this business, which in my opinion is refreshing, because a lot of companies don't. A lot of companies will tell you they're a production company, but they can't produce anything. Quality is the definition of by which we even stand here right now, period. I'm not a kind of a person who, I'm not attracted to the less finer things in life, and I don't think most people are. I think people, they'll obviously take what they can get, but from a quality standpoint, we can only deliver that which we would accept. And all we will accept is the very best quality, whether it's the very best quality of me negotiating the right deal points for you, or the best qualities of music once you step into the studio with us, or the best quality of the actual sound. There's so many different aspects when we talk about the word quality. But from a quality standpoint, when you with 872, you're gonna get the absolute best. 872 contributes to artist development in every single solitary fashion. In every aspect, rather. 872, contributes to artist development in every single solitary aspect. And to give you a perfect example, we have an artist by the name of Tanisha Kelly, who I met basically, she 3 or 4 years ago, roughly 1999. I'm sorry, what did I say, 2008. And basically, she was an artist that was signed to Warner Brothers, that had been sitting for 5 years and had no plan. There was no direction. There was no movement. There wasn't a point person at all. And I came in along with other partners and members of the company, and we developed a lane, a vision, an image, a sound, and a window in a market to take this artist who had no movement to the artist that she is today, which is a successful selling artist in certain markets. Words of advice to anybody in this industry or who wants to be in this industry, the first thing I'll say is understand that this is a business, and it's a business first. Understand that it's not a talent show. American Idol is a talent show. The music industry is 99.9% business and 1% whatever else you think it is. So verse yourself in as much as you can with the knowledge of what your rights are, what it is you're trying to attain. Understand, the difference between fame and popularity and success, because the two don't always equate. Understand, the entire format of what it's going to take to make you successful, or at least understand the concept of it. And then what I'm gonna say, the only other advice I give you is, move forward. Move forward. Understand that if this is a passion of yours, then you'll sleep with it, you'll eat with it, you'll walk with it, and eventually you'll be successful. The main goal for 872 is to be the largest global company that exists for multimedia purposes. And what I mean by that is I put out music in Australia, I put out music in Japan, I put out music in the UK, Germany, Russia. I've put out music in all these different continents all over the globe. What I would like to do, and the goal of 872, is to be able to travel to these different places and to help, expand the music industry, or, whatever scenes that they have going on there. 872 wants to be a part of that, and I want to be able to bring it and make it make sense on a world level, on a professional level, and add my sauce to it, and I think at that point, once we can establish ourselves in, Europe, Japan, with offices and artists and successful branding in all these different places all over the world, I think that, 872 has accomplished one of its goals. So, someone may ask the question on why they should choose 872 over any of these other production companies out here. And the one thing that separates 872 from, and I won't be specific and name names, but just other companies, is we operate solely off of being smarter than our competition. You don't reinvent the wheel, but but you do understand that there's not just a template that every artist has to go by. If it was, people like T-Pain and I'd use him for an example, wouldn't exist because he doesn't fit the typical artist image or whatever the case may be. So that goes to show you that music is this is just a creative business, and we at 872 we take that approach. So if you're great at hitting a high note, we're gonna build around you hitting a high note. Or if you're great at singing off key, we can make a career out of you singing off key as well. It's really 872 is about taking lemons and making lemonade, and then making a lemonade stand. But we're gonna charge you $2 instead of 25 cents. So I think that's what you get when you come to 872. You get creative ways to outsmart the competition. You get people who think on a global scale and not a regional scale and not a domestic scale. And you get a company that's actually for the artist making money, or for the songwriter or producer making money. Because I'm not, as CEO of the company, my vision is not for everyone below me to be broke and for me to be wealthy. Everybody in my team, I enjoy everybody eating. I don't want to pay for everything. I want them to be able to pay for their own stuff. So for me, it's about just approaching things from a different perspective, monetarily and creatively. And that's what 872 stands for. What's going on, everybody? It's Tyrrell Bing again. I hope you enjoyed the interview. I hope that you enjoyed the story and that you were inspired by it. You can check us out at www.872.com. That's EIGHT, the number 7, the number 2.com. And also follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/872entertainment. Thanks, God bless, and good luck.